Alright, we are back and we are testing out the Ninja. Now, before we start the Ninja has been put together, has been plugged in. The grinder has been cleaned. Parts of it are being dried right now. So for the first time, without reading the instructions, let's have some fun. Now, there is cool stuff with it that comes with a booklet. It tells you all different types of ways to cook food, but we're cooking burgers. We're cooking the homemade burgers, right? So from all that chop meat, this is what we got left over. Of course, we do not have the burger press, so we had to make our little patties from scratch. But once we got the burger press by hand, whoosh, that's going to be great. So anyway, so we are going to be starting off with burgers. Now, there's two different types of grill tops. So we have the grill top here, and then we have the griddle top. And what's nice is it comes with a tray on it, where all the grease and the fat and everything falls down below, but that perfectly sits there. So we're going to just leave the top down. It's got a vent on it as well, and we're going to turn it up to the temperature. And what's great on the outside of it, if you guys can't see it, I'll bring you closer, is actually instructions on different things. Now, of course, my camera may not pick it up that great, but anyway, I'll read it off to you anyway. So for grill, we're looking at 325 Fahrenheit, 11 to 15 minutes per burger. Sausages, 350 degrees, 16 to 23 minutes. Steak, 375 for 15 to 25 minutes. Chicken, 375 for 25 to 30 minutes. Fish, 375, 7 to 11 minutes. And like kebabs and mushrooms and stuff like that, and onions and stuff that's in the book, and vegetables, 500 degrees, 6 to 11 minutes on the grill top that we're going to be using versus the griddle, the flat top. For flat top burgers are 325 for 10 to 15 minutes. Bacon is 375 for 7 to 11 minutes. Bread, I guess pancakes, 400 degrees for 6 minutes. And I guess bread is 400 and pancakes, I guess it's like, not bread, like grilled cheese is 400. Yeah, I guess 400 is for grilled cheese for 6 minutes, and 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 6 minutes is like pancakes and stuff like that. I'm not really sure. Definitely look at the book. But anyway, so we're doing burgers. We're doing them on the grill, so 325. So we're going to turn this straight to 325. I'd say that's about there. Where's not? Outside the red zone. Because if you look at it, right, so you got 300, you got a notch, you got a bigger notch, a small notch, and then 400, right? So if you got 300, 325, 350, 375, 400. So this would be 325 right here. That first notch. See that little notch after the 300? So we're going to let that get on there, and we're not sure exactly if the light goes out when it's ready, so we're going to find out. It is also sitting on the heat mat as well. So we're going to see what happens when it gets there. Now, with the burgers, we're only doing 2 burgers. We're not doing 6 of them. You could fit 6 on top of this small guy. As you can tell, it's kind of small. It's about a foot by foot, give or take, roughly. Top opens up very nicely. It's all a vent on here. It stays open while you're working and stuff. Closes down nicely.
Together.
So I must have been muted the whole time. I didn't realize it.
See when the water is going down, so I can just from my person.
So while that's doing that, I'm going to take out the garbage.
I like to put the wall in the back side of it. Just so when I start building these items, I don't have to worry about getting off.
Nope. Just get the grill up now on some video. The camera's staring at the new grill.
So now that we got this whole kind of enclosed, chest. Whatever excess we have.
It's like the waiting process, but I want you guys to see how long it takes, so. Like, I don't know if there's a timer, it goes ding, or anything, because I didn't really read the instructions, of course.
So to build the chest, right, so it's plastic.
And I put nothing on the grill top, so it's as is, so I guess I really should put something on it. It's telling you about things like for certain smoke content, you don't want to use olive oil, but I like extra virgin.
Come on. Stand here.
So you'll get a little bit more smokiness from it, but I don't want the other stuff, so put that on there just for now, see what happens. I guess I could always come back with like beef tallow and stuff like that.
Spice. I wish the names would change. I would stay the same.
Because I don't use vegetable oil, I don't use canola oil and shit like that.
I don't like spices.
I don't use carnival wax. I forgot, there's a bunch of stuff that it says. Because you get this booklet here. So it says to use. It's cool too because it gives you like all this other stuff. All this stuff it shows you. Recommended is canola, refined coconut, avocado, vegetable, and grapeseed. So it says do not use olive oil, which I just put on there, butter, margarine, and cooking spray because the amount of smoke that it produces. So hold on.
We're not worried about this stuff at all.
Let's see how much it smokes.
This is all here. Alright, so fuel and fix. It's going to go into here.
Probably wouldn't hurt getting some coconut oil. Who knows? Avocado and coconut.
Yeah. And now we're going to drop some fuel at the bottom. That's going to be for the generator. And then I'll just drop these guys down below. And then we'll just have the vehicles left inside the container. Okay, so now that we have that there, we can now actually build the generator. We can actually hit the turn the generator on.
Fine coconut and avocado.
And such.
So, avocado oil.
While we build.
See if I can get that from what I have.
Repair station. And I need copper ingots.
Definitely feeling some heat.
So copper ingots got accidentally removed.
I don't know if that lights right away or not.
Copper ingots.
Yeah, like if it actually hits it, I feel like obviously it's not going to hit it right away. That'd be amazing as hell. So let's see. Cooking instructions.
So this
Put
would be used for
hood up for a blast of concentrated heat for authentic charred grilled flavors and perfection. Go the top up. Top down is to retain heat in melting toppings. Okay, so place a griddle plate on the unit, turn the dial to 375, set the eternal temp timer, set a eternal timer to 7 minutes and allow the griddle plate to preheat. So 7 minutes is the only eternal timer. So I guess 7 minutes is something else that they're saying. For 375, we're doing 325. So we should be almost there any minute now. Grilled caprese chicken breast. Oh, it looks so good. There's crepes, there's French toast. I mean, it comes with a cooking book, which is like that. Look at that. My belly goes, yes. New York chopped beef cheese sandwich. God, I'm going to have to make that. It literally looks like just burger meat. I mean, it says a half a pound of ground beef, 1 small yellow onion, peeled and diced, 1 tablespoon all-purpose seasoning, kosher salt as
One
desired,
section, just try building
ground black
more
pepper as
sections.
desired, 4 slices of American cheese, 4 hoagie rolls, toppings, lettuce, iceberg lettuce, tomato dice, mayonnaise, and ketchup. I can make mine with a lot less of that stuff. But I can smell the olive oil right now cooking in there. I can definitely smell it, so you're creaking of it. And it's cool too, like you got like the grill chart too on the back as you get closer to the back end of it. So on the back end, like for like burgers, like beef burgers, 6 patties, 1 inch thick, prepared, seasoned as desired, temperature 325, 11 to 15 minutes, flip halfway through cooking. So pretty cool freaking stuff they got inside their booklet for this Ninja. So I dig it. So let's get to cooking. Mike likes to get to cooking. Cooking. Burn the spot. Let's see. I need Q.
Always like using a subfeed because you can't build more than one of them. If I try to do like the wall or the floor, it's going to try to build another one. Floor won't, but the wall will. So if I like some small, doesn't always get the right.
Easy to open lid. Feel like heat coming out. Keep watching.
Prime example. Okay, so we need to get to this corner here, but we can't because of stability issues. So we're going to do is press the wrong button about 8 times. So we're going to do is structural. The care says we don't have it because what we are staining. So stick that there, and then I can actually just this way. There we go. And now we got structure. So I can just hit that and F to get rid of it. And then walls.
They're like green like that? Right.
I just place it so I can demo it. And shit, I'm gonna go to a lot. And what we do need is we need vent shield, which is there. That's gonna go on top.
Every tile down, you put all the mouse button down. The walls and the floors. If you have the material. Why?
A lot of click and hold.
That's what pisses me off when she's like, oh, can we put a defensive base up online? You end up doing all the work. Yeah, I do all the work. I gotta put it up, take it down, and we gotta do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Like, if I'm not gonna be playing that day, I'm not gonna fucking put it up. It's a lot of work. I put it up tonight because we need to do a spice one today or tomorrow. I like built a wall there by accident. Because I selected it by accident. There's like no blueprints above it. And that's because that wall never existed. Well, you guys know chop and freeze it. So I'm not really smelling, I mean I'm smelling, you know, a little difference. I'm not seeing the light going out, so let's go on to the burger stage, right? So the oils are not changing anything on them, so let's drop the burgers on there and let's go from there. So we're looking at, take a look.
But actually I could just change the station location if I can't grab them from the front chest or the back chest. So I'll change the station circuit.
So I might move
Station
circuit
6.
I lose everybody
Flow for the other crafting stations.
in my head.
And your water in there.
Okay, so
Get back to
looks like the light stays on. It doesn't change. There's no green light, but
break down walls. Just
definitely there's some nice heat. So honestly, you're waiting for a temperature.
can't grab them.
So we're going to take our first burger patty, our first new patty. Put it on there. And we're going to cook them top open, so you guys can see what's going on in there. I know I didn't really need to use gloves for that, but I don't really care. So we got the rest of our balls. I'm going to put a cover on them. I'm using extra virgin olive oil. We're not getting the smoke at all yet, but they're claiming on why not to use it, so let's run it. I don't know about you guys, but if you guys had smell-o-vision, it smells really good in here. It smells really good. So I don't have anything to smash them down with. Nor do I really want to. So we're just going to leave them like that. While they're cooking, you guys can see them. I can leave it open like that. I can also even close the top down. In case you guys are wondering, this whole top side right here where my hand is not hot. So, which is really nice too, because in a tight location like it is here, if I was to grab this and it was my deep fryer, this is going to be scalding hot. So this actually is all cold to the touch, which is really nice. So that's thumbs up to Ninja to thinking above and beyond. So. Alright, let me clean the cutting board. In case you guys are wondering, this is called a Nepal cabbage. It's a Chinese cabbage. So we only need 2 loaves of it for a burger. I like it way better than lettuce. Also like the other round Americanized cabbage, but the Nepal is very nice. We'll grab some cheese. Not a cheeseburger without cheese. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. A little mayo on our buns. Wait, man, that smells good and licking. Alright, we got our cutting board. We'll slide back to here while our burgers are being cooking. You know, even open the top to bring in more of the aroma. Okay, so we got our buns, tops up, bottoms down. So we flipped them for the last time they're going to need. So while they're flipped, grab a little bit of mayo. They could use a spoon. Sometimes they use a butter knife. Honestly, a spoon is better. Just a little bit more controllable. Stick a little mayo on there. It's your kitchen, you can lick your own spice. Switch it up. Send me this food. Was. I'm going to turn that off like that. Take 2 slices, 1 slice each of American cheese. Put them on there like such. Take the nice Nepal lettuce, the cabbage, break it. And this nice like flour bit. So you want to just take it and push it down and break it. So it's a little more fluffier. Put it there. That. On the other side. Coats the outside of the burger. The rest of this can go to the compost. Like That. Bread and butter pickles. Other than that, just juice. Alright, one pickle each. More juice for me to drink later. So obviously we're going to have to clean the rest of that with the rest of the cheese that's on it. Now the burger patties are small, of course. They're not the full straight on until we have the maker. But here's one. So before we do anything, we're going to take a little salt. Take a little pepper. Okay. Pickle on top. Put the Chinese cabbage on top. About full. Look how nice that looks. Now it's a big piece of lettuce. That. Mine. So it looks like a lot of lettuce. A lot of cabbage, right? Not only does it taste like a grilled burger, but the meat combination makes it way better than I ever bought out of a package. Well, once I get my burger patty maker, I'll be in business. I will never ever eat a straight burger out of a package ever again. Wow, mind blowing. Anyway, you guys gotta try doing that. It is honestly the most amazing thing ever. Quick and easy, simple to do. And it takes a couple hours. But if you have it pre-made and you have the patties already, like patty stacks, you just make your own burger. There's no Nepal cabbage. Perfect taste. So it's kind of got like a lettuciness to it. Not a straight cabbage hit, but it's got the nice crunch of a cabbage, but the nice lettuceness of it. I might have to make another. Try it before you deny. Later.